Yeah, so I'm staying here at the Tokyo Boutique Hotel in Da Nang, and the story with this hotel was, if you're familiar with the two words, presents well. Everything looked good on Google, and I booked it through Agoda. I got here, the first room they put me in, I was gobsmacked how nice it was. And then about 3 hours into it, the aircon, the inverter, started making a sort of a humming sound, like a woo, 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 progressively getting louder and louder and louder. So I put up with it for the first night because I was so tired. And then the second day I was away visiting friends in Hoi An, and then I came back the third day, and I left everything on, and it was even worse. So I went downstairs and spoke to the receptionist, a lady by the name of Chow, beautiful, lovely lady, and she put me in another room, similar room, different layout. Once again, very nice room, and then 3 hours into it with the aircon on, it started humming and revving and it was 10 times worse than the other one. So I put up with it for a few hours. I thought maybe it'll get better, and it never did. So I went downstairs and I spoke to Miss Chow again, and I said, look, I can't even sleep in these rooms. The noise is just out of this world. She says, look, I've got one more room. We've got people in there at the moment, and you can't have it until 2 p.m, but would you like to have a look? Meaning at 2 p.m. I said, yeah, all right. But I said, look, if this third room that you're giving me is no better than the other two rooms, I'm going to have to leave your hotel, sorry, and demand a full refund. And she said, oh, okay. So anyway, this room that I'm in now is like luxury. It's like the penthouse suite or something. She felt really bad for me, and she didn't want me to leave and go to another hotel, and neither did I. It's quite nice, this hotel, now that situation has been rectified. It's close to the beach, 350 metres to the beach, supermarket right across the road, restaurants, cafes, everything. It's pretty cool. A little bit noisy, but it's all right. And so I'm very happy. So that's the room that you just saw, and I've been here now for about a week ish, taking into account all those days with the noisy inverter. So right now, going to go and eat some American barbecue. There's one place in Da Nang called Poomba's, and Poomba Smokehouse, something like that. And the next day will be another one in Hoi An called A6 Smokehouse Garden, or A6 Garden and Smokehouse and Craft Beer or something. So I'm going to eat my way through these sort of American barbecue smokehouse joints here in Da Nang and Hoi An. I'm going to review them. I'm going to give them marks out of 10. And then at the very end, I'm going to pick the best one, and I may go back there for another meal, but at night time. So I've been going during the day just to give me something to do during the day. And it's been great. I have a few beers, have a beautiful, brisket or ribs and stuff. Sometimes I'm by myself, sometimes I'll be with friends. It's a bit of a mix. So anyway, the moral of the story, if you could call this one, it kind of is I could feel myself getting angry about. And so what I did, as I was leaving the room to go downstairs, I just did some awareness of my breathing and stuff, and remembered this idea to apply to myself in situations like this, which helps every time I remember to use it. So we say what we need to say to the people we need to say it to when it needs to be said, and we be gentle as we can be. So I got to say what I wanted to say, and I basically said, look, if you don't rectify the situation, I will be leaving your hotel, and I expect a full refund. I didn't get angry. There's times in previous life where I would get angry at things like that, but because I remembered to apply that idea to myself, I was calm as mustard and ended up in this penthouse suite. All right.
There's the fixed bike. Looking nasty. Let's go in. It's hot as hell today, guys. Fella's got me beer. Give you a quick look in here. I'm the only one here, but later tonight there'll be some more people. They've got an aircon rooms up there, but I've decided to sit out here so I can smoke. Here's one of the grillers. Here's a smoker right there. Here's the bar. Oh, that's good. Here's the crew. Sit ciao. Hello, Australia. Hello. Wow, many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, many. Wow. I go drink some beer. A lovely waitress just brought this over. It is a potato and bacon croquette. And I've got my Huda beer there ready to go. So as stated, I saw this place on sorry, I've got to get the light right. There we go. I saw this place on Google. I was going to go to one in Saigon as well, but for some reason I just didn't get there. But I've been here in Da Nang for today's day 3, I think, and I made sure I was going to come here, and this is one of maybe 5 that are in Da Nang. So I may eat my way through each one, and I'll review each one as I go, and at the end I'll pick the best one. Okay. Cheers. Good beer, yummy. Let's try this out. Beautiful. Wow, very yummy. Poomba is a smokehouse. Alright, so what I want is ribs. That's what I want. Or brisket, but okay, so they got all sorts of burgers and that there, right, with either brisket or rib meat and all that sort of stuff. They look amazing. I think this one's like a pulled pork one, but what I'm really after is the ribs. I think that's ribs, I'm not sure. Or here, haven't had ribs since God knows when, and I'm just tugging for it, mate. What's this one? Texas smoked pork belly. Got signature platters. Poomba's routine. So let's go back to where I saw the ribs. Here we are. Smoked pork ribs. There we go. So a generous serving, 500 grams of competition style imported ribs, smoked low and slow. Basted in Poomba's sweet Texas barbecue sauce, finished with an open flame. Wow, that sounds really good. Too good, but that's what I'm going for. Okay, so I want to get that with a side of chips somehow. But I don't see any prices on here, so I'm not sure what that means. Oh no, 350k. Oh, that's very reasonable. All right, let's give it a whirl. was just what I needed, man. I hadn't had ribs for so long, and these were just so good, so tender, so juicy. The sauce was good. There could have been a bit more barbecue sauce, but apart from that, it was really good. The chips needed salt. I almost said something, but I prefer not to say something, and I review based on. I mean, if the food's shit, the food's shit, but the food's really good. So I'll give it a out of 10. I'll do it later. I don't like to say it here in the restaurant. I'll say it later. All right. Okay, folks. So the total of the bill was $555,200, and I think that's very reasonable. That's about 32-ish Australian dollars. So I got the ribs, which was $350. Then I got an extra serving of fries, which was $60, and then I had, I think, 3 or 4 beers. So it's not bad. Very happy with that. All right.